Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another episode of the SITREP. And my guest tonight is Input. Input, how are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing well. This SITREP has been a long time coming. I've known you via YouTube for probably about 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Close to it. In that range, yeah. I'd say so.
Nobody's going to argue with us.
Yeah, no. Not at all.
Excellent. Well, first off, for my viewers, and for those of you, let's see, we got 4 people watching now. It'll probably pick up later on, but they can watch us later. How the SITREP works is I have 10 questions for my guest, 5 questions for him as a Transformer collector, and 5 questions, I don't know why I use my other hand, 5 questions for him as a YouTuber. But first off, tell my viewers a little bit about yourself.
I like Toyota cars, especially ones that go really fast. And I do custom Transformers and custom action figures and stop motion. I love stop motion and animation as a whole. And I wear glasses. I mean,
and your hair is longer than mine.
Yes.
And before we get started, I want to do a huge shout out to Ultra Marcus, who is staying up till 3 a.m. in the morning to watch us talk about plastic. Ultra Marcus, thanks for showing up. Inside joke, Ultra Marcus, so just deal with it. All right. So, let's go ahead and get started with question number 1 regarding Transformer toys.
Okay.
What is the appeal of Transformers for you?
So it's always been a puzzle. It's just a puzzle toy, and figuring it out. It's just something that I love. It doesn't matter if it's third party, KO, Masterpiece, official, old school, G1, Armada, Beast Wars, like whatever it is. It's a puzzle, and that's the aspect of it that I absolutely love. And that's what gravitates me towards, and especially if it's something that I haven't seen before, like a new mold or a new figure, like something from Japan or something like that, then I instantly gravitate towards it because I really want to figure it out, see how it works, and how it twists together. It's just take a robot and make it into a horse.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's Mock Kick from Beast Wars.
Oh, okay. Good night, buddy. You say hi to Mr. Input.
Hi.
He always does a cameo appearance.
$40.
Tell him what you're into now.
Yeah, what do you got going on?
Minecraft.
No, what's that new thing we started getting you this week?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
Right. All right.
You know what I know about Pokemon?
No.
Two things. Jack and...
That sounds about right.
I am going to pound you on the back.
Oh, all right.
It's not Jack and SH.
Anyway, well, that's all right. You get to bed, and
I'm going to show you something I made on Minecraft. Hang on.
Yeah, he's into Minecraft too.
That's cool.
What's
Minecraft's
that
awesome, man.
Hang on.
He has went from, there for a while we had that bond where it's action figures, it's rescue bots, it's Imaginext. Then he went into the Funko Pops, and we were doing Funko Pop hunts on the weekend. Now it's Nintendo Switch, Minecraft, and
Pokemon
cards. It was like the other day I bought this new figure, and I'm like, look what I got. And he's like, huh, right down to the game. All right, I got to do my thing. You get to bed.
Here's that thing.
Okay.
Now when you go in.
It looks the same as everything else you've ever showed me.
All of the creatures. Weird creatures.
Oh, okay.
Right here is a diamond,
Okay.
squid. I need to patch that back up. I'll do it later. And right there is one of those deadly things.
Okay.
Right here is a lava walker,
Okay.
a box thing, a mushroom cow, and here's the water for him to drink. And right here is the books of all of the creatures I can read about.
That looks fantastic. The graphics on this game are amazing.
What do you mean?
The graphics, how they look. It's so lifelike. Yeah.
I don't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
It's it's all glass.
I know. That's what I was getting at. Good night. Love you.
I know you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. Oh, he's my kid.
That's awesome, man.
It never fails. He'll be in bed, and if he hears me in here talking to somebody, he's right in.
That's awesome, though, man.
All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Question number 2.
There you go.
5 minutes in. Aside from G1, which is always the number one answer, changed my mind. What's your favorite TF fiction?
I think everyone in chat right now who knows me is screaming at you at the screen right now and saying Shattered Glass. And they would be correct. Shattered Glass.
See, I've never followed the fiction of it. I know the base of it. And that has always intrigued me. I love like Elseworld stories, like evil Superman, evil Batman. I like movies like Brightburn and The Boys with Homelander. So I love where the roles are reversed, but I don't know anything about the Shattered Glass storyline. So tell me about it.
So Decepticons are good guys, and then the Autobots are the bad guys, right? I mean, that's the premise of it. But what they could have done, they could have stopped there, and they could have had Optimus Prime be like a bad version of his G1 self or be more like Megatron, right? But he's more of like this sadistic serial killer that cares nothing about no one, even his own crew. He just doesn't care. And he will murder you if you're in his way, wearing his badge or not. Like I said, it's a serial killer dialed up to 11 that's leading an army. It's insane.
That's cool. Now, do you follow Toyhax at all?
A little bit.
I've got their Shattered Glass Ratchet set, and what they've done is completely turned him in to like this doctor who experiments on humans. When I'm done Toyhaxing him, he's going to be like bloody. There's like, it looks like he's been operating on people. I cannot wait. There's like bloody handprints on the windows for the vehicle. Yeah. I cannot wait to get Ratchet done and show him off. But that's neat. That's cool. It's just a total reverse, a mirror universe of Optimus Prime.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of the characters are very, they're palette swaps and personality swaps, but there's a lot of them that aren't personality swaps, that are their own standalone characters that are just as sick and twisted as Optimus Prime. It's really glorious. If you can find it in any form, I would say if you have to Wikipedia it, anything like that, or TF Wiki it or whatever, go down the rabbit hole. It's absolutely worth it.
I'll check it out because I've ordered every one of the figures. I mean, I love that Optimus and Ratchet I got from Generation Selects. I pre-ordered the lame-ass Megatron with the extra parts and the Starscream. The blur looks really cool because I like his messed up face. All right. So cool. I dig that. All right, question number 3. Do you have a favorite figure or holy grail? This is a figure, say you have to sell your whole collection, you have to move. This is one toy that's not going anywhere.
We're talking Transformers?
Anything.
Anything? Okay.
We're supposed to be talking Transformers, but hell, it's my show. Do what you want.
Okay. So there's 3 that I would never, ever get rid of. Well, 4. Never get rid of. 3 of them are Transformers, and one of them is a Hulk Hogan figure from like 1989 or something. And Twin Twist.
We'll see you at TFCon.
Oh, we're sharing a room together, so hey,
Oh, you're going too?
I'm going to LA, but
okay,
yeah. But it would be G1 Twin Twist. My grandfather got me that and the Hulk Hogan, so those 2 will never go anywhere. G1 Blaster, because I was 4 when I found it in a Goodwill, but I have super strong memories of me and my mom digging through this tub of toys and finding a G1 Blaster, and paid $1 for it. And my G2 Tank Megatron for pretty much the same reasons. Those aren't going anywhere. So no matter what.
Nice. I love that G2 Megatron. That's one of my favorite toys. He's just big, beefy, solid. He can shoot missiles. He's electronic. I love it.
Absolutely.
Now, I see, real quick, I'm going to remind everybody in the chat, I see your questions popping up, but what I want to do is this SITREP is focused on input here. So I'm going to do my questions for him first, and then when I'm done, I'm going to open it up to the room. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. Well, I am ignoring you. I'm seeing your questions, but I'm going to get to you at the end. So that's how we roll, to keep it fair for everybody. All right. Keep losing my place. We keep derailing. What figure is your white whale? This is your most wanted toy. If you get this one, you could be done with collecting.
See, I thought about this for a little bit, and it would be the Beast Wars Neo Unicron prototype. Done. That's it.
All right. Which one is that? Refresh. I know it.
So it's Unicron.
Is it the round one? No, that's the G1 prototype.
That's the G1 one. This one was only ever done as a prototype, grayscale prototype. And
is that the one with all the spikes?
Yeah, and he's got like a giant turtle shell on his back. Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
That'd be it. I'd be done. Problem solved.
This isn't a question, but it's a observation. I'm a rock and roll guy. I love metal. I love 80s rock, any type of rock. But unfortunately, being from West Virginia, I karaoke country really good. It's just because I got that twang.
Yeah. Me and Kato were going back and forth with old 90s country tunes the other day.
Man.
I mean, just back and forth, back and forth.
We got Styx coming to our state fair, so I downloaded the Styx Greatest Hits album. Dylan is all about Mr. Roboto now, so I can't wait to take him to the concert. I mean, my son is 7 years old. At 5, I took him to see Alice Cooper, and then we're going to go see Styx. All right, this is our last TF question.
Okay.
What's your favorite Transformer character? Any fiction, any media?
Oh, Jesus. How much time you got?
Not in the Transformers fandom.
What
would he turn into? I just got demonetized.
God, I don't, man.
God's not either.
Just one? Just one?
Yeah, just one. That's the question. I typed that out. What's your favorite Transformer character?
There's like I said, how much time do you got? I could be here.
Well, I go tuck in Dylan. I can be back.
I'm gonna go with Star Saber.
These downstairs.
I'll go with Star Saber. I'll go there.
Okay. Nice.
Star Saber. Yep. Victory Star Saber, not IDW Star Saber. Let me clarify. So
I've watched some videos on him. That's one I don't have. I don't have any of the foreign G1 figures. One of these days I'll branch out to it, but I need a new room. I need more shelves. There's so much. It's terrible. It's a first world problems, I guess.
Right.
All right. Well, that wraps us up with the Transformer questions. Now let's get to know you as a YouTuber. And this isn't on my questions that I sent you, but just for me, curiosity, how long have you been YouTubing?
2 years, 3 years, something like that. Maybe 2.5, in that range. Not too long. I don't think it's too long. I wouldn't say
it flies by. I tell you that right now.
It really does.
I've been at it just over 3 years, and it feels like I just started yesterday. But then you look back, you have uploaded 600 videos. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, right? And you end up going back and you watch some of your early ones, and you're just like, ooh.
Okay, here's a question for the chat. There's 23 people of you watching. I was debating on putting this on my channel. But like Input said, I watched some of my old stuff before I had like the good camera. I'm only in 720p, and I don't have the 1080. How do you guys as viewers feel about review redos? Say I did, for example, I did G1 Thunderwing as my 100th subscriber special video. Here I am at now 9,300 and some. How would you feel if I redid that? Would that be something people would like to watch?
I say go for it and see what happens.
Because I know there's still a lot I have to review. It's on the shelves, but then there's some. I reviewed a lot of my favorite figures when I first started, and then looking back on those now, it's just like I sucked. I was so monotone. There was no personality into it. I was like, hi, welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Today we're looking at this Michelob Ultra, first appearing on shelves in 2020. That was terrible.
It's all right. You got to do that stuff, man, to find your footing, right?
What's funny is like I just all of a sudden did. I was doing all this different stuff, and then one day I just got into that whole hey and just energetic, and it worked. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into the YouTube stuff. We keep talking about me. I can talk about me all night.
All right.
All right. Question number 6.
Often?
Yes. Do I? I could almost put a cot in here. I'm in this room so much. I think the wife would love to bolt the door shut somehow. All right, sir. YouTube questions. Question number 6. What possessed you, a grown-ass man, to do toy reviews on YouTube?
Honestly, I felt like at the time that a lot of people weren't giving honest viewpoints on a lot of the Hasbro figures that were coming out at the time. I felt like they were just kind of dogging on them. And,
only Galvatrons.
Only Galvatrons. But that's truthfully what kind of made me do it is, everybody was bashing on Hasbro's products at the time, and I felt like it was unfair, unfairly bashing on them, and so that's why I initially started doing it. So
now, was it toy reviews you did first, or was it the stop motion? Well, we're getting more of your channel later on, but was it figure reviews you did first?
Yeah.
Do you remember what your first one was?
No.
Really?
No. I mean, I could look it up and tell you, but no. I think one of my earliest ones was I do remember when Titans Return Fort Max came out, a lot of people were complaining that Cerebros didn't have a gun. And I showed all you had to do was unplug the gun from the chest, that on the chest flap that comes down, and it gives Cerebros a double barrel rifle type of whatever it is. And I do remember that being one of the first, I guess, like reviews you could say, but I don't remember what my first one was now.
My first one was a third-party upgrade set, and considered I've made so many good friends with third-party guys who make these upgrades. Well, these are original, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. But I was kind of dared to do this channel, and when I was researching, I was researching heavy. I wanted to film something that nobody else had done. And I was a huge, you know me, I'm a huge Overlord fan. Mm-hmm. And when Titan Returns Overlord was coming out, there was this third-party company. I can't remember. I think it might have been Shockwave Labs. And I had ordered that set. And I got to thinking, nobody has reviewed this. And I actually made that my very first review, a accessory kit. And of course, I think I got like 100 views in 2 weeks. And I think during my first month, I only made like 3 or 4 reviews. And I thought, okay, this sucks. I'm not going to do it. And so I didn't do anything for a month. And one of my buddies who I met at Shardicon back in 2013, who I believe was my very first subscriber, he called me up and said, buddy, your first video is now at 5,000 views. And so I was like, oh, shit. So that's why I started doing it again.
Nice. Crimson Raptors in chat says Titans Return Optimus Prime was my first official review. So there it is.
Okay.
Thank you, Crimson.
Good old Crimson. Somebody's on there Googling.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You know what pissed me off about that is, did you see it input?
Not yet. Not yet.
I have Ultra Magnus's box, and my quick intro is open. Damn it, open, and that's it. And then I cut right into my intro and everything, and I get so many people in the chat going, "Oh, I love your Thu Adams intro." I'm like, it's not Thu Adams. It's a quote from Ultra Magnus in the movie.
It's like the iconic scene for Ultra Magnus.
Yeah. I'm old. That's the shit I remember.
Right?
Oh. So
Hey.
anyway, we're at now.
Hey, whatever. Let them think whatever they want to think, man. Like,
yeah, well, I just told them. I'll just let them roll with it now. Like we were talking about comments earlier, I try to answer everyone. If I don't answer them, I at least give a little heart to let them know I looked at it. But there's some I'm just like, but not too bad. I mean, it's a great group of people. I got there's some good people out there that watch our stuff. I get a kick out of them.
Absolutely.
All right, question number 7, which kind of flows into that.
Okay.
What keeps inspiring you to get in front of your camera?
Well, it's more behind the camera, but
oh wait, what keeps inspiring you to get? Yeah, okay, I know what you mean.
But just anything that I think is cool that truthfully I want to talk about. To be honest, whether it's an upgrade kit, whether it's I don't know, like a custom figure or something I found at like a Goodwill or something crazy or whatever the case is. That's pretty much it. Something just whatever's off the wall, and that's it.
Hey, easy enough. I enjoy it. It's almost like my version of show and tell, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just bought this new figure and I can't wait to show it off. And there's some figures, hell, I've got Studio Series Cut back there I've had for almost a month and a half. I haven't even taken him out of the box yet.
That's a great figure. I would definitely mess around with him if I were you. He's pretty good.
And there's some figures that I'll buy and I forget that I haven't reviewed them, and then I'll Toyhax them. And then I'll get somebody in the comment going, well, where's the review on this guy? Oops.
I feel like, you see the wall behind me? It happens when it happens.
Yeah. I try to be consistent. Now, what I do is when Toyhax stuff comes in, I try to get that stuff out immediately because, those are the new products and I want to get those showed off for them. Okay, let's get back to you. Question number 8. There are thousands of toy reviewers on YouTube. What makes you any different from the rest?
Because I am me. That's it.
What else you got?
I am the most charismatic YouTuber on YouTube that ever YouTubed.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's my answer. I'm going with that one.
Hey, man, that works for me. All right, question number 9.
Natural highlights. That's what it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got that flow, the mane.
Yeah, it's all the natural highlights, as you guys could see, right? It's all that. I mean, look at that. Look, it just streams down like waterfalls, man. It's great stuff.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's very 80s hair metal. I dig it.
Yeah, I find it very hypnotic,
Nice. All right, question number 9. What's your thoughts on the Transformers social community, YouTube, Facebook, and do you yourself have any special shout outs?
Like, I think I don't do Facebook, so I couldn't answer you there. I just started up.
I'll say you do a lot of Instagram though, right?
Yeah. I do a lot of Instagram, and I started a Reddit to kind of show my custom figures and stuff. And I really haven't ran into really anybody like a bad batch or like a troll or anything like that. So I think honestly, I haven't had a bad experience really.
Good.
So,
you can tell you're not on Facebook then.
Exactly. That's why I stayed off of it.
It's not too bad. You just, once you select, because I've been with Facebook since day one, and it's just easy for me to manipulate, I guess. So I enjoy it. I'm on there all the time. Instagram, it's weird because I'll post stuff up, and it's so funny because you'll see all the little likes and whatever. It's like, well, how do I find what people commented on? But I'm getting the hang of it. And I tried Twitter for about 2 months, and it's a cesspool. I'm not going back to Twitter.
I don't blame you. I tried Twitter and ended up the last 7 accounts that I've made. They've ended up being banned because I've been cussing out my governor on Twitter.
What state are you in?
Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so yeah, that's so I just decided, screw it. They don't want me on Twitter. I won't be on Twitter.
All right. Okay. Question number 10. Here's our last one, and then we're just going to go nuts for 30 minutes. Do you have any channel goals for yourself, and where can our viewers find you? Now, you can advertise your channel here, talk about what exactly it is you do. And for anybody in the chat who is not subscribed to Input, I did put a link to his channel in the description of this video.
Channel goals, I would say to finish the stop motion series that I'm working on, because it's a continuation of Generation 1. And if the way I see it is if Hasbro is not going to finish it, then I'm going to finish it. Somebody has to. And it's going to be a long ride. It really is. It's at season 5. Season 4, I plan on making a movie out of. And then season 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. And if you guys follow the toy lines, then you kind of already have an idea of where the story, not the story, but, what each season will be. And that's kind of the channel goal right there. I guess like one of the main ones. And then just to finish off that, and then just keep doing what I've been doing. I've got a podcast on there every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time called Tales from Teletran. And it's me, Rolling Redneck Reviews, Danny Dolphin, the sometimes Crimson Raptors. And we just talk Transformers and topics and news, pickups, all that kind of stuff. We have guests on every now and then. You're on an episode. And so we do that every Saturday. You can get me on Instagram. You can find me on Reddit, in-put, spell out the dash. And the way you see it right here on your screen is how it's spelled on Reddit. I do custom. I'm not going to say I'm known for them, but it's kind of becoming like that. My custom seekers I've been working on. So if you guys are into custom Transformers, that's over on the channel too. I've actually got a whole bunch of them here. If you want to see them.
Yeah, show and tell, baby.
All right. So here's one that I finished yesterday. It's a custom nacelle, Siege nacelle. Haven't done a video of him yet, but he will be. He's on the chopping block, and he's
now. Did you custom paint a Siege Skywarp for that?
Do what?
Did you paint over a Siege Skywarp for that?
Oh no, this was Thundercracker. And then what I did, I took the gray bits off of a Starscream, like the neck piece here, and then if you the heels, right there. So anything that was gray on the Starscream, the hips right there, that's all Starscream pieces.
Also, not only do you paint them, you're part swapping.
Yeah,
you're Frankensteining them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I've got. Anytime I see a Seeker at a comic store or anything like that, that's a Siege Seeker, I grab it. Here's one that I did for Ultra Marcus. It's an OC character that we came up with called Sidewinder.
I was hoping one person would get it, Joe.
So that
I like that. That's good. The collars are just so gaudy they work.
Yeah, and then there's his Target Masters. We got Nerf and Nothing.
That's awesome.
One that I did for Danny Dolphin, named Gazelle after the missile, and there's color shifting paint on its wings that go from blue to black.
Oh, I can see that. That's neat.
And then on the wings, fade on the wings.
I've taken a Sharpie and collared in a goatee on Titan's Return Galvatron. That's the extent of my customs aside from toy haxing.
We've got Siege Sunstorm right here.
Ooh,
The sunburst.
that's good. That's awesome.
Appreciate it. But yeah, so that's Sunstorm there. Video on him is up on the channel. And then I've got Bloodline here. I called him Bloodline. Same kind of situation with the fade. 4-stage kind of thing going on there. And then the last one that I've done, that I did, this one is for Triple R Rolling Redneck right here. This is Hailstorm. And this is, honestly, this is the one that started it all right here. This is the
like
one.
The colors on that one.
He gave me free reign. He sent me a hot link and was just like, have at it. And this is what I came up with. And so, and this is, like I said, that's what started it all. I'm working on one right now for Crimson Raptors. If he wants to say in chat what it is, I'll leave it up to him, because I know he's planning on doing something in it with his within stop motion and stuff. So, so if he wants to reveal it, like I said, it's up to him.
Yeah, we'll wait on you, Crimson. It's all you. I'd play some music in the background, but copyright.
Yeah, he says not yet. Okay.
All right. Now, I did a voice for Crimson for his new stop motion. He likes my West Virginia twang for Roadbuster.
Yeah. I can see that. That works.
All right. Well, that's it. So now we got 30 minutes of straight total bullshit. Raziel, thank you so much for the super chat. Just in time for our 30-minute bullshit. Bullshit. What's in this?
So I want, if it's okay, real quick. I saw in chat that.
Thanks, Kendo.
I saw in chat Galvatron. Was it 80? Yeah, Galvatron.
It was. He was asking what your favorite combiner was. If he's still in the chat, something about Computron. Maybe you can find it.
I think he was asking if I had Computron, Combiner Wars Computron.
Holy shit. Thanks, Em.
Wow.
I appreciate that. That's going to TFCon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, buddy.
I think he was asking if I had Computron, Combiner Wars Computron. I don't. I have Unite Warriors Computron with the Perfect Effect upgrade hands and feet. So that's my Computron.
That's the one I missed. I didn't get Computron either. There's only the Combiner Wars. There was only a couple I liked. I liked Bruticus and I really liked Abominus. But the others, I mean, I'm a huge Minosaur fan, and I was so disappointed with that Minosaur.
Yeah, when they announced it, I got it because it's Minosaur. He's my favorite combiner, hands down. And I bought it, and it was immediate. I got the upgrade kits when they came out.
M3, you win because your profile is your cleavage with the Decepticon logo. I'll see you at TFCon.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yes. And thank you, Fire Tox, my weapons dealer right here. He has made a weapon for me that I am so excited to get because, let me get it. You know how happy I am to have this V Blaster. He is making a custom Transformer V Blaster that looks just like this.
That's cool.
So I cannot wait to get that.
Yeah, Fire Tox kills it, man. He kills it.
And he's so quick. He's so creative with these things. Now I can't get it in the case.
Yeah, when he did that, when Hasbro showed the Shattered Glass Megatron, and he posted it was Siege Megatron.
It was like in 3 hours.
Yeah, he's like give me an hour. Upgrade kit coming in like an hour or whatever. And he did. I was like, wow, all right.
Well, real quick before we get started anymore, I got to throw this out. I know Rodimus is probably still in the chat. Who saw the teaser for the new Masters of the Universe cartoon and just chubbed up? That looks so good. I have I have a little bit of reservations that I may be worried about, but I'm going to kind of keep those to myself right now. But I love that artwork. It looks so much like the 2000 series.
Yeah.
But they're saying everything I've read on this is that this series takes place after the 80s series. And though it's been a long time since I watched the 80s series, I don't think that was done as a serial, if you know what I mean. I just thought it was episodes.
No, it kind of it had a story to it, but it was an 80s cartoon, and most of those were done just kind of episodic, but there is an overlying kind of story to it. Not much of one.
I have such a hard time watching the old one because, you know, back then He-Man couldn't hit anybody. He couldn't hit anybody with his sword. All he ever did was throw people, and he always made that whoop sound when he threw them.
Right? Absolutely. It was not a good cartoon. Just throwing it out there right now.
Oh, but back in the day, it was awesome. Yeah, Rodimus said there was some continuity between episodes. We were talking in chat earlier, and I vaguely remember a few that came together, but I think I have the whole series on DVD. I bought them, like, as soon as I found out I was having a son, I bought tons of vintage cartoons on DVD.
Nice.
So I just need to sit down and drink a lot of these and watch it. Yeah.
And the 2000X is my favorite He-Man anything.
That one was so good because it went into the origins of the characters, especially Skeletor. I love that whole, you know, acid Two-Face thing, more or less.
Yeah.
And when it revealed that Skeletor's skull actually floats above his body, and that's why he wore the hood, that was so cool.
Yeah. I love it. It dove so much into the lore, but it also dove more into like the magic sorcery, like them using it as weapons and stuff like that, more so than them kind of like it's instead of it being in the background, it was more on the forefront, and I really enjoyed that aspect to it.
I've got all that on DVD too, and I remember, I think it came out in 2002, and I didn't really get into that. That was, of course, after 9/11 happened. I was on a lot of duty stations. That's when, you know, we had an armory here in town. I was on guard duty with that, and there was so much going on. And then when I got deployed in 2003, I was catching bits and pieces of it, but I never really followed the show until years later when I caught it all on DVD. And I was so mad when that show just ended. I'm like, that's the last disc. It can't end now.
Right. It's unfortunate, but
yes. Should he do a He-Man sword for Transformers? Raise your hand in the chat if Fire Talks should do a He-Man sword for Transformers.
If Fire Talks, if you do it, I will order it, and I will stop motion Optimus Prime doing the intro from He-Man as Transformers. Or Orion packs into Optimus Prime with the sword.
Wheelie into Optimus Prime.
There it is. He says done. There it is.
I'm dirty, need a shower, lift the sword, I have the power.
It's gone, man. What is that, number 7?
I don't know. It's Thursday. We are going out of town, something different this weekend. There is a Lego convention at our state capital, or in our city. And so the wife and son, well, they're into Legos. Kind of. So we're going to the big old Lego convention this weekend. Looking forward to that.
That sounds fun.
I'm going to be wearing Patriot Prime gear, though. Hi, if you like Legos, I know you like transforming robots. Let's talk.
If you like Legos, you'll like Creos, which have Transformers. See? It works.
6 degrees of 7 Transformers or something.
There you go. Hey, whatever gets them in the door, man.
Exactly.
So... And I will say this, Studio Series wheelie, best wheelie they've ever made.
Did you see my Ram Man video?
Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, man.
That was one of those, my Toyhax videos in there processing. I'm sitting there, and I just got 4 new Masters of the Universe Origins figures, and I was playing around with Ram Man, and I looked over and saw Wheelie and just ding. Oh, he's thinking of the axe, the sword, Skeletor's staff, the Havoc staff, and the She-Ra sword. That would be cool.
There's a upgrade kit for what is it? It was Overlord it was Overlord from TFCC when they basically used the bludgeon mold from the Hunt for the Decepticons. There's an upgrade kit that gives him Skeletor's face.
I've seen that. Somebody on Facebook, and it's got to be on Instagram, took a Paleotrex and made it into a Skeletor.
Oh.
They did the paint job. They got the yellow because it's got the skull face. And, of course, had like a cloth hood. I meant to save that and share it on my Patriot Prime review. I'm going to have to look at it or look for it later on, but it looks so cool.
Raziel in chat wants to know Devastation world record. What about it? So I guess this would be a good time to say that in Transformers Devastation, I am ranked 5th. That's number 5 in the world for fastest time for completing the game.
Wow. That's impressive. That game, I liked it, but I got so tired of the repetitiveness to it.
It's the world record is like 38 minutes, and my record is 56 minutes.
To play that whole game, 38 minutes?
Yeah, beat the whole thing in like 38 minutes. That's the world record, and mine's 56 minutes.
That's awesome. It took me like a day or day and a half. Of course, I'm old.
Once you get it down, it's fine. You just got to no-scope everything. That's it.
All right, this is a question for you. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Go for
it. Chris Daniel Barnes, The Little Mermaid has Star Saber. Do it. I mean, yeah, go for it. So, I mean, if he's asking, yeah, you're gonna have to clarify. Are you asking for like the voice actor as like an American Star Saber, or?
Chris asks a lot of voice actor questions, and I always say, I don't know. I never know what to answer.
That's what
Memo says where is it? It took him 56 minutes to figure out how to shoot the gun. And they run out of energy so fast. That never happened in G1. Back in the day in 80s TV shows, you never ran out of bullets.
No, you didn't.
And like the A-Team, they never ran out of bullets and they never hit shit.
That's true. That's true.
Input says you're a great voice actor.
Oh, thank you, Ultra Marcus. I appreciate it. I try. I got to agree with Elite's reviews. I hate IDW Star Saber as well.
I really enjoyed IDW when it first took off. It was a different take, but I liked the more, I guess it was more grown-up stories and the violence and everything. And I read them all up until, I guess, when the first series ended. And then they branched out into the 2 different books. And then it just got too damn weird. And I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, it was that Lost Light and something else.
Lost Light and More Than Meets the Eye, maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
Because I was getting them in their big collected forms because in my area, there's no place to buy comics. I have a Walmart and an Ollie's and multiple convenience stores.
Sounds about right. What is it, Virginia, right?
West Virginia.
West Virginia, yeah.
Which is not Western Virginia. West Virginia is a whole nother state. Some people get that confused. I'm right on the border. I'm like 20 miles from the Virginia border.
That's not. Is that bad or is that?
No.
Okay.
I like where I'm at because Virginia is still a lot of mask mandates and we're clear in the wind.
I know. what is it? I saw a question. Somebody asked if I did a siege or a shattered glass or something, and the only shattered glass figure I've done is a shattered glass Optimus Prime out of the siege mold. That's the only one. But I'm always up to do any customs that anybody can come up with.
Now, Ultra Marcus, I may have to correct you on this one. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, let's see, we had the scene where he shot the guy with the sword. If I remember correctly, in Temple of Doom, when he went to shoot the guys, he didn't have the gun. Not only did he run out of bullets, he ran out of gun. Of course, it's been a while since I've seen that one. That's my least favorite Indiana Jones movie.
I haven't seen.
I can't believe they're doing a part 5.
They should keep it. That's what they should do. After 4, they should just keep it. Don't even worry about it.
I don't even watch 4. 1 through 3, that's it for me. I'm rhyming again. I got to get this guy off my desk.
I might go into, what is it, Young Indiana Jones, the TV show? I might go into that. But other than that, all hail Deluxe.
Hail Hasbro. I was correct. I didn't have a doubt.
Mimo asked advice for one bit of advice for YouTubers, old and new.
Who said that?
Mimo224.
Nemo224. Trying to find you, Nemo. I'm sorry.
Just be yourself. That's it. That's really it. That's all I got. And if
thumbnails.
Do what?
You got to have good thumbnails with YouTube videos. I see so many people, they just post, it's just an image from their video, and get yourself a decent workstation. A lot of people do their videos on their couches or their beds. And, viewers are going to pick out the dog hair or whatever. You got to present yourself good. And another thing, I got called out once, and I'll never forget it. Wash your damn hands. If you're out there with all funky fingers and dirty hands. Yeah, one time I was mowing the yard and I thought I washed good. And I had like the green, when you dig the grass out of your mower, had like green in my nails. I'm doing the review. Oh, what are you doing? Picking your nose? I'm like, oh shit, delete this one.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Deluxe, I double dog dare you.
Do it.
Hey everybody, this is Deluxe and I'm in my shitter today.
Hey, I want to see floor time from the bathroom floor. With the towel down, all of it, man.
Don't step in that puddle, Wheelie. Woo. Oh man. There he is. Do it, Deluxe. Bathroom floor. Bathroom floor time sounds like a whole nother channel. Exact,
Yeah, it does. It sounds like a OnlyFans kind of thing or something, right? Or
Deluxe has got a fan.
Ooh.
My kid can't wait. You know what's awesome about Deluxe is your kid will probably be the same size he is.
That's messed up, man.
All I got, Deluxe and I always share our first meeting stories. It's like I'm walking out of the hotel and Deluxe runs into me.
That's messed up, man. You guys shouldn't laugh at that. That's messed
Lazy
up.
Jedi, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Hey, on the plus side, he don't hit his head on the shit I do. I go to restaurants and I'll stand up and I hit the light that's hanging over the table and it's swinging around, flashing everybody.
And people are looking at you like you don't know what you're doing.
I dare you to do a Deluxe impersonation for TF. There's no telling what you're going to see from me at TFCon. I'm going to put that out right now. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I called him Rusty. I can't think what he's called. The Sparkless Barricade.
Yeah.
Call him Shitstorm.
That needs to be a seeker.
That's what I'm going to call it. The one. That's right. I put that on Instagram.
Yeah. That's a good
Why,
idea.
hello, people. I'm Shitstorm.
And what would his powers be?
They're crappy. I'll give you that.
Oh, okay. Right. But you guys remember that it's like some old Nickelodeon show. It was like the Power whatever, and it was like a team. It was like it had this like big buff naked guy, and it had like some diver that always dove in the toilets, and then it had Melt Man with the power to melt. And it was like God, somebody knows what I'm talking about. But Shitstorm, that entire it's like introducing Shitstorm with the power to shit.
Now, for you old Masters of the Universe fans, I want to point out something kind of disappointing. I just knocked over Tila. I want to point out something kind of disappointing with Ram Man. With the old Ram Man toy, you pushed him down, okay, clicked into place, and then he had a button on the back to push. With the new one, you have to push him back down and then just let him up.
That's
I
lame.
can't tell you how many takes it took for me to hold him just right to aiming toward wheelie and fire him off. But he does have articulation. Get back up there and I knocked down Prince Adam. Damn it.
Super Action Team. Jay Lee comes in, man.
I don't remember that one. Of course, I didn't have Nickelodeon as a kid. Wait, I
Yeah.
wasn't a kid in the 90s. I just didn't watch it.
It was a part of like some kind of like hour block, 30-minute block kind of thing.
The only cartoons I remember watching in the 90s, I watched the X-Men, Spider-Man, Gargoyles, and Beast Wars. Those are the only ones I really remember. And Batman.
Gargoyles was good.
We did, but we can talk about it again because it was awesome. Send me your champion. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Get in there. Get it. Get the Hobgoblin.
That's the other voice.
Yep.
That's the joke because Disney Plus has the Spider-Man series on, Disney Plus, and Hobgoblin's in the first episode. And it was like, holy shit, there's the Joker voice again.
Yep. He's used that voice for quite a bit of things, and he doesn't really deviate too much from it when he does voice acting.
I'm curious to hear his Skeletor laugh. You got just a glimpse of it at the end of the teaser, but I know he can't do the Joker laugh for Skeletor.
No. And he started that laugh with a moo ha ha ha. Like he had the M, that moo ha in there.
Yeah, the trick. We were just talking about the Trickster too.
Yeah, we're talking about Trickster before the show. Yep. The old Flash 90s, 80s Flash part, or the 80s Flash live action. Jesus.
I think it was very late 80s because I moved out of house. No, I graduated in, it'll show my age. I graduated in 91. I remember watching I think it might have been 89. Yeah. You know what's funny? I read somewhere that Skeletor in Meme Land now is known for saying "meow," but he never said it in the show. I read that somewhere. Digital Caveman said it was 1990.
Oh, okay. There you go. Close, but not quite right. That's good though.
Oh well, here's points for trying.
Yeah. Yay, points. Can I get a gold star? I'd like a gold star.
Probably the one thing I don't have.
I was gonna say you can have Toyhax send it to me if you want.
Yeah.
So
Hey kid, want to buy a blast effect?
no, Crimson Raptors might though. He's always up for those.
Oh, there we go. Rendor, come in, you royal boob. Yeah.
We met him. Me and my buddies met him at not Skeletor, the voice actor at TFCon in 2019.
At TFCon?
Yeah. And so my friends are from England, and they're walking down with me for all three of us to meet him, and they already met him, and he starts screaming, the British are coming, the British are coming.
Deluxe, I am getting him. I actually have a space for him up here on my Jason shelf. So if ever they decide to reach, release him. I don't know if he got tied up with legal shit again or what.
Probably.
Oppenheimer. Yep, Alan Oppenheimer.
Yep.
And what sucks is they got Alan Oppenheimer for the new Masters of the Universe show, but he's playing Merman instead of Skeletor.
Well, he played Merman in the original one as well, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he was known for Skeletor. And I was talking with Rodimus earlier. Maybe I know he's got the age on him. All of our favorite heroes and stuff. I shed a tear every time I see Arnold Schwarzenegger anymore. But, they got some age on him, and maybe he can't do it like he used to.
Maybe. I mean, he did it fine at TFCon, but that was 3 years ago. And who knows?
I don't know. I usually find out what Toyhax does when they announce it on their site. It's very rare that I get the input because I know they're really busy right now because in Canada, they're under a lot stricter stuff than we are. And I know Toyhax is still running on a skeleton crew. That's why you'll see the new releases pop up and then they sell out. It used to be, they wouldn't sell out like that, but I'm sure they are. I mean, they did one for Siege Magnus. Oh, yes, that's my favorite Skeletor line. I can write a book about what you don't know. I've used that before.
Chris says, I did the Chris Daniel Barnes as Star Saber comment to test your voice acting knowledge, guys.
You're talking to the wrong people. We know our 80s people. That's it. Well, I do.
All right.
We got about 4 minutes left. This has been a fun stream. I've enjoyed this.
I have too. It's been a blast.
Anybody else got it? We might run over. Shoot. I was going to do the Toyhax. I did the first part, Nemesis Prime, which I really liked how it turned out. I was kind of doubting covering up his windows, but I like those decals. And Toyhax was pretty slick with what they did because when you got this Nemesis Prime, you got the black trailer. So why they selling the trailer decals separate? Because with that black trailer, they sold a decal set to turn the trailer into a G2 Optimus Prime trailer or a trailer for Shattered Glass Prime. Of course, I've got an upgrade set thanks to Fire Talks for my Nemesis. So that's why I'm stuck with the Nemesis set.
Can you guess what sticker sheet I bought for that trailer?
I don't know.
Shattered Glass Prime. And Larkin, see, I saw that sticker sheet and I thought of Larkin's Instagram because he's doing that G2 refrigerator unit for that trailer. And he's been And I was like, oh, that'd be great. That'd be good. That would go perfect.
Who would win in a bar fight, Latta or Welker? Welker would mop the floor with Latta because Latta's dead.
I don't know. If we're talking back in the day, I'm gonna say Chris Latta was known to.
He was known to scrap. He was known to scrap.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in the same. Oh, he gave me a ha. Where? I keep losing him. Oh, here we are. I'm waiting on Kingdom. Yeah, me too. I pre-ordered all mine. I had gift cards stockpiled. So I got the entire next wave of Kingdom for $40. So I'm not canceling that order to go pay more money. I'm trying to reel myself in. I got TFCon coming up. Quit spending money. Oh, let's go to a Lego convention this weekend.
Just spend it, find a way to get it back. That's it.
But what if he was a zombie?
If Chris Latta
for the head. Zombie? Yeah. He'd be pretty decomposed by now.
Then I see, this is what I think.
Rest in peace, Chris, man. We love you.
If Chris Latta was a zombie, a portal would open up, Ash would walk out with the chainsaw, and there'd be all hell breaking loose. That's what would happen.
It's all about the Necronomicon.
That's it. Done.
Yeah, this chat, we have went all over the place. E-Man, Transformers, Necronomicons, rhyming wheelies, Deluxe Baldwin playing in the bathroom floor. Where will we go next?
The TFCon to play with Deluxe.
Woohoo!
Wait, that...
Him and Kato's already got something going on.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Chris Latta wouldn't be a zombie.
Oh,
He'd
there
be
it is.
Ghost Starscream.
Good
And
one.
you get some points. You can cash all these points in on Kato's channel later.
See, was it Lazy Eye or Lazy Jedi? Oh, I see how that's awesome.
Oh, see, we're really getting in. You can tell we're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, right. See, I said a portal would open up. That means cross-dimensional. So,
Portal's always fun.
yeah. It's always the rule to break the rules, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's your old Marvel reference right there. Remember the no prizes?
Yes, buddy.
I got one time.
Here's your no prize.
It's framed right there.
Awesome. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know what those were when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I want one so bad. And then when I got older, I was like, oh, come on.
I think I got mine. I actually wrote a letter into Transformers for there was in issue 41 where they had this giant battle on the moon. There was a scene, a big full panel of all these Autobots. And at the end of the issue was that scene, but there was no details, just the silhouettes. So it was like, name all these Autobots and send them in.
And that's how you got yours?
Yeah.
Nice.
If I remember correctly, it was only like 87.
I mean, that's a good story, though.
Klaatu Barada.
Yeah,
do it right.
I said it right. Maybe not exactly every syllable.
I said the words.
Right?
Oh, good time.
Man.
People are just tuning in going, what the fuck? Love it.
This isn't Transformers. What's going on?
Dr. Algie. How do you pronounce that? I won't be able to know because you're typing to me and not talking. But he's a brand new subscriber. Welcome.
I gotta say, absolutely love his. I guess what is it? His photo or whatever of Jerry, Pro Jerry. That face. Oh man!
I met him through Bert this morning. We had a double premiere. Bert keeps doing these premieres at 10 o'clock. I keep doing premieres at 10 o'clock, and I got to bounce mine over so we don't overlap each other. Sean McTaggart, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I did a custom circuit breaker out of a Barbie. You know, I was talking about that on my last, I think it was my last sit rep with all these Marvel Legends figures. They have to still own the rights to circuit breaker. I would love to see a Marvel Legends circuit breaker because they did one on Death's Head, but it was the smaller one. I've got him over there on the shelf.
Well,
I'm not wearing pants or I'd go get him.
Death's Head premiered in the comics like a month or two over here before he did in the UK. And I think that's how Marvel gets away with owning the rights.
Wasn't he in the UK series, though? Marvel owns. I just noticed my Nemesis Prime has a hell of a loose head.
Yeah, mine's got the same problem. But I think
I got a big ass bottle of Pledge in here somewhere.
But I think that's how they get away with Hasbro not owning Death's Head. That they published him first.
I think I did. I just can't remember. I don't have any of those comics anymore. Okay, here we go. Collector Express. Circuit Breaker is definitely owned by Marvel. Yeah. I remember they used her to keep her by putting her in. She was in 2 panels of the Secret Wars series back in the day. And all she did was greet the Beyonder and bow to him.
Yep.
Because I remember when IDW first reprinted the Marvel comic series, they had to omit every issue that had Circuit Breaker in it. Mm-hmm. But I got this other series. I forget who made Titan Books, maybe. That's right how I got all my G1 issues reprinted, and they're all in there. So, see. Oh, I am just 0 for nothing tonight. I'm rocking. Here's my points. Damn it, it's my show. I'm going to be right. If I'm not right, I got Google right there. Thanks, Elites.
I gotta say, real like Collector Express. I love his thumbnail too. His icon.
Let me get back up.
The Ultraverse Prime, the Ultraverse Prime figure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Superman at first. On it, like I said, I got those new contacts in. I can't see nothing. I just had an idea.
Uh-oh. See, Crimson, the 3 mutants, which includes a circuit breaker owned by Marvel, but they didn't use any of them. And, you know, Hasbro, they've got the deal with Disney to do the Marvel Legends, so we could see a 6-inch circuit breaker. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. That'd be really great.
Your next custom.
Michelob Ultra Magnus.
Michelob Ultra Magnus. You heard it here first. Patriot Prime reviews.
Collector's Express. That's a custom that he made. Oh man, okay. That's really cool. Because I was gonna say I don't remember that being a figure, so that's really cool, man.
Yeah, I know. Poor Bert. Of course, he's got that little one.
Mm.
I think he shared in his memories on Facebook today how he had one girl in college, another one, I believe, in high school, and then he had another baby at 39. Of course, I had Dylan when I was 40. You talk about a surprise.
I bet. Oh, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see Hasbro go up to Michelob. Yeah, we got this idea for a children's toy. Michelob Ultra Magnus.
That's
open, damn it, open.
And the backside of his trailer would be made out of die cast. So you have a bottle opener.
Points.
My Rodimus Gold Star, please.
Wait. It's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. I got some decals.
Okay, I'll take it.
I don't see a star. Michelob Ultra's a beer. Yeah. I don't have time to fire up my blender and make margaritas for this show.
Man, it's such a shame.
I know. All right, what else we got going on? I'm probably going to have to get to bed for too long. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay.
Last day of work.
Yep.
Real quick, Ultra
Magnus gets a DUI. I can't deal with that now.
Love it. Love it.
Here's your ticket, but I'm not worthy.
With his cop shades on too.
Yeah. It's an unsolved mystery.
Collector Express, I will definitely check out the channel with the customizing tutorials and stuff to see what you got on there. It sounds really cool.
I have the Kingdom Ultra Magnus, and then I have Siege Ultra Magnus, and then Ollie's had the Netflix Ultra Magnus. I got it for like $12, so I have that one displayed as the white Ultra Magnus innards.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get another Magnus because I've got these 3D printed heads that I printed off, these shattered glass Ultra Magnus heads. And
that is sick.
And it's got, so this is for like the I guess combined mode, right, with his armor, and then there's another little for the smaller inner bot. And I've been holding off because I'm like, Hasbro's been doing those shattered glass ones, so who knows, they might do one. But
I love that. That's a skull, isn't it?
Yeah. Optimus Prime ripped his face off. That's what was left.
That's sick. There's your Skeletor.
Right? Skelemagnus. That's a terrible name.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
don't quit your day job.
Already did. I'm looking for something better. So I find out what sticks to the wall. What do you think of the DC shows from Bruce Timm? Chris, I would say that there are really honestly no other DC animated shows that compare, to be honest. 100% honest right there.
DC kills it with animation.
Yeah.
Whether it be their movies or their shows, whatever. Now, here we go. Dad Bottomus Prime.
Dad Bottomus Prime.
That's another one I got patent pending.
You should reach out to Hasbro for that one.
I know. You know, it's Father's Day. Get your dad a Dad Bottomus Prime. You got to come with a little Fire Tox. He needs a little Michelob Ultra.
Jeez. You should Hasbro, you know what? I bet you Hasbro Asia would do that crossover in a heartbeat. Now
I have to get this all set up and take that picture and put it on my Facebook page.
Do it. Peer pressure. Do it.
Hey, ain't no peer pressure to it. I do stupid shit like that. I crack myself up more than anybody else I know.
Well, that's good because as long as you're laughing, that means you're living your life.
Exactly.
So that's it.
I'll tell you. There we go. And I'll transform him right this time. I screwed up my transformation with this Ultra Magnus in my review. That's the one good thing about YouTube. If you screw up anything, everybody's going to let you know about it.
Yeah. Because, you know, people don't read comments before they say something.
Yeah. Well, it was my fault because I knew he transformed the same as Siege, so I just didn't bother looking at the instructions. But the little parts right here, I put in up, and you're supposed to put them upside down because there's little tabs that connect everything together. And I didn't do it.
Shame, man.
I know.
Aren't you? You're supposed to review this thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, you got to do it right, man.
I know. It might be one of my redo reviews.
Just because you got it backwards. It could be worse, I guess.
Oh, I know. Oops. I always forget to move this down. All right. Well, I think we are going to wrap this up. We are having a blast. We definitely got to do this again. We'll get you in one of the big group chats, and I'd be honored to be on your show again sometime. Let's see. Anybody else got anything they want to throw our way before we shut down for the evening? I'm burning up and got to get this damn hat off. It's a rare thing. I have in my area one Walmart that never, the last time my Walmart got a leader class figure was Power of the Primes. The last time I saw a minifigure, what the Legends class, was Power of the Primes. So all my Legends class or leaders I have to buy online. But man, it's something else when you walk in, because I was going in with my son during, I think I told you about our Saturday pop hunts, Funko Pop hunts. And I walked in the Transformers aisle just so they were open up the box of Wave 1 of Kingdom. I got the Voyagers and all the Deluxes in one shot at my Walmart. But usually I don't get anything. I mean, I've had Wave 1 of the Masters of the Universe Origins since friggin' October, September.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find too much here either.
I have no targets. Fortunately, I've got enough friends via YouTube and Facebook. They usually hook me up with stuff they can find at Target.
Yeah. I'm floating in that same boat with you right there. I think most of my stuff has come from friends that I've made through the community than me going out and finding it just because I can't find it.
Yeah. And it's terrible because I don't know if it's Walmart or Hasbro, but if they'd fix their distribution, we'd buy it. Because I am not feeding scalpers. I refuse to do that.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I don't think it's Walmart. I think it's Hasbro. And because if you take the COVID out of it, their distribution hasn't been that good to begin with for the last 5 years.
Yeah, because COVID wasn't around when they decided to quit carrying my leaders and legends.
Exactly. So, I mean, COVID only goes for 1 year. So, what's the excuse for the rest of it? So,
I gotta quit doing this shit while I'm on camera. Oh my gosh. Fire Tox has already made the beer.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
All right. Well, I am going to wrap this up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are what makes this fun. You are the reason that I do this. Yes, I love showing off my figures and stuff. It's relaxing. Doing YouTube is an extension of our hobby, more or less. So, I'm buying this Ultra Magnus figure. So instead of me transforming it once or twice and putting it on the shelf, now I get to transform it. I get to show it off to you guys, all this stuff. And I love it. And I've met so many great people, this guy beside me included. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm nearing that 10,000 subscriber mark. I think at last count, I'm almost at 8,300. So thank you so much for all your support. Really hoping to hit that 10K by TFCon. And it's fun. This is so much fun. And over the last couple years, or last year actually, this is really what's taken off. Getting a chance to chat with fellow YouTubers, you guys in the chat and everything like this. It's just become my new hangout. So yeah, you guys mean the world to me. And I just went off on a spiel. So why don't you talk a little bit and we'll shut us down.
Well, don't know what to say after all that. Let's
quit drinking PPR.
Let's get PPR over that 10,000 mark before TFCon, and because if it doesn't happen before TFCon October, there's always TFCon March. So
yeah, I ain't going to LA.
But yeah,
Baltimore is about 4 hours from me.
LA is 26 hours for me.
That's right. You're in Texas, so I guess it's the same difference either way for you.
Yeah. And I'd rather go to LA because I know it's there. Like, what the possibility is in LA.
Oh, I thought you didn't know Baltimore's there. It's like it's on a map.
Are you sure? I haven't seen it.
I guess. I got Google right here.
Well, I guess we can look it up.
I've been following their mask mandate. I want to know if I have to wear one of them damn things or not.
Maybe. I know. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for them, but I'm pretty sure you might have to. So, who knows?
Yeah. I got my thoughts on that. But that's for a whole nother video.
That's for a whole nother channel.
I got my damn shots anyway, so I don't feel like I should have to wear one.
Well,
and there we go. Glad he lives in Virginia. All right. Well, it is time to wrap this up. Once again, if you're not subscribed to Input, hit him up. There's a link to his video or link to his channel in the description of this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I think you'll really like my content. I try to do these live shows at least once a week. Every now and then I'll hook up with all the guys. We do one on Saturday nights. I do Toyhax reviews. I do G1 reviews. I do Michelob Ultra Magnus reviews. You name it, I do it. And we just have fun. Guys, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah! Sorry how long before he'd laugh we hit in.
Yeah, I was trying, man.
I'll edit this shit later.